welcome back to Travelio. We're slowly but surely heading into the fall season, which means new weather patterns and new travel opportunities. So therefore we're going to look at the top 10 travel destinations for the fall season. Some of them are going to help us escape from these new weather conditions, and some of them are going to be places that actually get enhanced by the new weather conditions. You will see what we mean in just a second. So, the first stop on the list is the Mount Fuji in Japan. Now this might not be the first place you think about in your fall travel list, but let me tell you, this place has something special with the fall foliage, and this is really an example of when fall enhances a place, as I just mentioned before. Now coming in at number 2, we jump borders, actually jump continent all the way back to Europe, where we're gonna visit Zagreb from Croatia. But this is actually an underdog on this list in my opinion, not only for the fall season, which also enhances Zagreb, but for every season. I really think you all should consider a trip to Zagreb one day or the other. Now that we've looked at 2 places that get enhanced during fall, we're gonna look at a place that can help you escape fall with the brilliant weather. Now this place in question is Barcelona, and you might have seen our most recent video about Barcelona, but if not, I highly recommend you check it out, as it really gives an overview of the best travel destinations in Barcelona. Now the average temperature in Barcelona for the month of October is a very comfortable 23 degrees Celsius, and even a nice 18 degrees Celsius for the month of November. That's 73 and 64 degrees Fahrenheit for my American viewers out there. Now moving on from Barcelona, in the 4th spot we have another place that will allow you to escape from the fall weather, and this place is Hawaii. If Barcelona wasn't exotic enough for you, then Hawaii certainly will be, with even higher temperatures, beaches, incredible landscapes, and even volcanic eruptions from time to time. This tropical island will definitely bring back your summer vibes. Now in 5th spot comes Quebec, Canada, and this place really has a special feel to it when fall comes. The vibrant array of red, orange and yellow when you go for scenic drives and hiking trails around the mountainous regions of Quebec are really something to behold. On top of that, the iconic maple trees from Canada really stand out during the fall season, which add even more to the allure of the fall season in Quebec, Canada. Now in the 6th spot we have London, which is a bit more of an obvious choice here in this list. This is definitely one of the cities where fall plays in its favor, and here the warm hues of fall can really be felt, especially in contrast to the vibrant greens of summer. The iconic parks and streets become adorned with red, gold and orange leaves, creating quite a picturesque scene. Now, as said previously, London is probably the most obvious city when it comes to cities to visit during the fall season. And if it's not already, I highly recommend you put it on the top of your list, as London is a city that is always worth visiting, and even more so during the fall season. This list has been very nature oriented so far, and it's gonna continue to be, because in number 7 we have the Swiss mountains, and actually Switzerland in general. There are just a lot of mountains in Switzerland. Enjoy some of the best views that Europe and actually the world have to offer around in the Swiss mountains, and breathe in the very refreshing Swiss air that you might have been missing all summer. If you're a nature enthusiast or really just like going outside in general, you should consider a week or 2 here in the Swiss mountains, away from all the pollution and bustling cities. Nearing the end of our list, in 8th place we have Kyoto from Japan, our second destination from Japan on this list. There's just something truly special about the red foliage and the Japanese architecture, especially during fall. It just adds a little element to it. So if you're ever planning an Asia trip or a Japan trip, you should really consider dropping by Kyoto, especially during fall time. It'll be worth it. And in 9th spot we have the state of New Hampshire, USA. Now this place absolutely glows during fall. So for every nature enthusiast, camper, hiker, I recommend you all take a trip to New Hampshire at least once in your life during the fall season. Because this place has some nature to behold, and even more so during the fall season. You cannot miss this. And now in last and 10th spot we have the Caribbean islands. Now I know this is not a specific location, but there are so many worthy places to visit here during the fall season to escape the rain, the cold, and the shorter days during the fall season that I just cannot mention them in one spot. I should make a whole video about them. But here are some more concrete locations, so I would recommend you visit St. Lucia, Barbados, both the US or the British Virgin Islands, and the island of St. Martin. Now that's it for today. You're a real travel star if you watched until the end, and please like and subscribe to support our channel.